Yeah, it's like I'm Dr. Dre and you're Eminem, and we're taking that stage for the first time together. I'm Eminem.
This film is so much fun, and I think you both poured your hearts and souls into it, so thank you for making a great picture.
Thanks, man.
We had a lot of fun making it, so thank you.
Very clearly, John, to start with you, the character of Will Derringer could have easily been that kind of like slapstick, comedic, coasting onto celebrity status into the Oval Office, but you brought such a genuine authenticity to his patriotism, his leadership, his goals with being president. Talk to me about developing the character and just going through the creative process of what line you wanted to ride between being charming and charismatic while also being that patriot that he is in office.
Great question.
Man, it is a very good question, and I kind of don't want to bore you with how the watch is made, but essentially, long story short, I think if you create something that has only one dimension, you don't have a lot of direction to go. So there is a sense of slapstick and there is a sense of ignorance, but he's also a guy who cares and is empathetic, and that those are probably his strongest qualities. And even starting with those 4 small things just gives you a lot of direction to go. So I think it's trying to avoid creating something that is just one dimensional.
He's got layers behind him for sure. Idris, you guys get to work together again, obviously, Bloodsport and Peacemaker on the Suicide Squad. I read that Peter wanted you to reunite as soon as possible while production was going on.
Yeah.
Can you kind of talk to me about developing your dynamic opposite John? Because you've obviously had so many leading action roles. You've had this kind of buddy dynamic. Do you feel like the Peacemaker Bloodsport dynamic laid the foundation for Sam and Will?
Oh yeah, completely. I mean, you know, confession for me was that when I got to work as Bloodsport and I was gonna be, you know, sort of like that natural dynamic against Peacemaker, you know, it was John Cena. I was like, wait, what? I mean, I was fanboying a little bit here. You know, this guy's amazing, and generally, as a performer in, you know, wrestling, he's incredible to watch. So I thought, wow, I'm gonna up my game to have that dynamics come alive. And I think that was the foundation. Me thinking that I have to go toe-to-toe with John Cena as Bloodsport was really like the foundation. I think we had fun doing that. And then Peter and John and I all just saw that dynamic and just leaned into it. But the second point is that truth is that I really liked the guy. I liked his discipline. I liked that he was prepared to bounce with me. He's very disciplined. He knows every single word. But if I fuck up, excuse my language, he will just keep going and do it again and again. And that stuff is gold. It's really gold.
I love to hear that. John, we got some positive news earlier this year on Coyote v. Acme. It looks like Ketchup Entertainment is acquiring it. Yeah. We don't know if the theatrical release is happening, but things seem to be going in a positive direction. Does it feel relieving that we will hopefully see that movie one day?
Rewarding, you know, certainly for everybody a part of the project. Anytime you put your heart and soul into something and it gets shelved is tough. It ain't my sandbox, so I completely understand those decisions. But the fact that companies could talk together and the movie could get shown, we do what we do to try to entertain. And I know the audiences that were able to see Coyote Acme were entertained, so hopefully that audience grows larger.
I talked with Will Forte and I talked with Lana Condor, and they're both like one of the best projects they've ever made. So I'm dying to see it. So hopefully we get to see it.
I just saw it for the first time very recently. It's a bunch of fun. And man, I'm glad it's out of the dusty box.
Yeah, lots to look forward to. I'll wrap with this, guys. A year ago, it was me at the Money in the Bank press conference that said, John, is there a chance we get a darker side of you in this retirement tour? And everyone called me crazy. Wow. Everyone said, what a waste of a question. What are you doing? You get one chance to ask John Cena a question, that's the question you ask? And now I feel like I bear partial responsibility. This isn't you, John. This isn't you.
Is this your fault?
I think
Question
so.
Mark?
I think so.
Well, if you're that distraught and you need kind of a change of pace on what you're looking at in the realm of John Cena, you can always watch Heads of State, available on Prime Video, out July 2nd. So that's a good fix for the time being.
It was nice to cheer for you again. That was nice. Come home, Big Match John. Come home.
I do respect the efforts, even with the full G.I. Joe kit regalia. I really appreciate it.
How are you alive? I just kept calm and carried on.